Hello, chat. I wonder if the PSN being broken, apparently has calmed down yesterday when I was told that when I was playing a For Honor pregame, is the reason you can't see how many people are watching me on the PlayStation version. I don't know how long I've had that issue. I know it used to show me people watching me up here. So this is Fortnite and Not So Chill. We're here to talk my opinions and feelings on the still ongoing election that is really disappointingly close. Because of that, I will be switching back and forth between results and stuff, and we'll be going until the results happen. But I should be able to see any chat that pops up on the screen, even though it's not showing you're in my chat. But if you chat and you don't see yourself on the screen and I'm not talking to you, it's possibly because I'm on a different area in my phone than the Twitch manager. So, don't know. Let's go in here real quick and see what I gotta do for dailies. It's not quite Thursday, right? No, it's Wednesday. So, we still have a whole day. Oh, come on, glitch. Oh, today's Ghost Rider Cup. So, non-election news. Ghost Rider Cup is today. Unless Mr. Lessing invites me, I probably won't be doing it. I'm not that great at this game. I don't know if we'd win or lose with me on the team. If someone invites me, I'll go stream it and play it. Whatever. I don't mind. But I don't think so. Tonight we do have... I'm going to try to broadcast the Alan Wake DLCs if they work correctly on the Xbox One X, One S, whichever one I have. If they work correctly, we'll be going through both DLCs. If they don't, I'll choose another game to be our second 9VM. I think we'll start up on Star Wars if Alan Wake doesn't work. Be nice to step out of horror for a minute, especially since freaking Visage is pants-shittingly terrifying. Are you serious, glitch? Stop it. Okay, so this is all still the same stuff I saw yesterday. Consume forest item, upgrade weapon, everything I can do in freaking Team Rumble, which is good because that means we can talk. So if you haven't checked the election results, or if your only election results is Donald Trump himself, nobody's won. In fact, it is such a tight race, no one can call it. Currently, Joe Biden is in the lead, but only by less than 20 electoral points. That's how tight it is. To me, as a person who's been watching election results really close since probably 9/11, this is disappointing. There's reasons this is disappointing, but main course is Donald Trump. We know what he is. We know what he's done. We know what he stands for, and nothing of it's good. He's a villain. He's racist. He's crooked. He freaking works for Russia, and there's nothing here that people should be supporting unless those people are bad people. And maybe in past elections, maybe even in his first election, you could feign ignorance. You could go, oh, I didn't know he was so bad. But this time you can't. This time you voted for him. You not only supported everything he's done up till now, every transphobic statement he's had, every Mexican kid he shoved inside a dirty little cage with other Mexican kids. You supported all of that. You also become responsible for everything he could do if he wins presidency. And I was hoping that the U.S. was more mature and responsible than to elect this guy back in. But what I'm seeing is we're divided as a nation. Completely divided. And I'm not sure... Oh, is this like pinker than normal down here? Or is it always that pink? I'm not sure there's a way to fix that. Donald Trump has shown us our true colors, and our true colors are as divided as the Civil War, if not more so. And it's kind of sad. It's really sad that we'd allow a man like that in, allow him to do what he did, and say, and half of us would be like, yeah, we like it, keep going. No, you stay away, this is my place. This is my semi-nuclear reactor with Kevin energy in it. Ooh, I will take that. I will also take Homer Donuts. Oh, if I mute myself, by the way, I can't talk. If I mute myself, by the way, it's because I'm snacking and drinking coffee, and I don't want you hearing gulp, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. So, you know. I'll mute every time I go do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at the map right now. Biden's at 238. Trump's at 213. Just in case you didn't know, one of them needs to hit 270 to actually win. Trump called it super early last night and said we should reject any other votes because he knew there was a great chance that he was not sweeping as much as he'd like it. I can't talk, so I was hoping that as a nation we were mature enough to sweep him out the door with a wave. But there's no wave. There's a small push that is pushing him out the door, and it still isn't even strong enough to say he's going to lose and get pushed out the door. Wait, what am I supposed to be getting? Do I need a weapon? I need an assault rifle. I have that already. I'll take that then. And we'll stick that there. Now, there's another reason it's disappointing. It's the Conservative Party. Now, if you're about to defend the Conservative Party, stop. They've never been good. They are historically bad people. They're bad guys. They've always been bad. If you aren't up to date on political coverage, and because we don't teach political sides enough in history, well, we tend to stick to Republican versus Democrat, like those are the only two things around. No. In the Civil War era, back when blacks were slaves, and the Democrats supported slavery, and the Democrats supported the division. No, wait. Come back. I need to shoot you. Damn. Anyway, back then in the Civil War when Democrats were the bad people, they were the Conservative Party. The Conservative Party have always been the bad people. They've always heralded the racists, the homophobes. They are a terrible group of people, and they always have been, and they likely always will be. It's not like the Democrats and Republicans where they're interchangeable. They are the interchanged. Wait, did that count, though? Did it count? Did it count? Oh, wait, I'm not going for deaths. Never mind. It counted, because I shot her. I should have shot her more with it. Back when the KKK was made, the Democrats were part of that. But that's because they were the Conservative Party. It's the Conservative Party 100% of the time. Sometime, I don't know the exact thing, and I don't have it on my hands, the Conservative Party switched over to Republicans. Maybe they're hoping the fiscal conservativeness of the Republicans would get mixed in with their racism and their religious extremism and not noticed. Here comes the rain again. Wait, no, I know that saying's from a song. Don't copyright me. But yeah, sometimes they changed over to conservatives, over to Republicans. Since then, they've been tearing apart the once semi-progressive Republican Party. The party it is today, the one that heralds itself as Lincoln's Party, is not Lincoln's Party. If Lincoln's ghost could see the Republican Party as it is, I guarantee you, I don't know if someone's up there, I'm going to see, I guarantee you he would not support it. He wouldn't be happy. He'd be completely disappointed in what it's become. Very quiet over here. And even today it's worse. What is going on with my 360 auto? team's too good, apparently. I'm not gonna get any kills if I just sneak around. But I like being sneaky. Oh, you're one of me. Ah, what that? Really? Quit still healing. Y'all can totally tell 500 feet away that I'm aiming at these people. Come here. Gosh darn it. Usually better than that. Shooting blind people with this. Okay. What the heck? What's going on here? Someone lagging. And since my birth, conservatives have never heralded one good president, one good person. McConnell's been in his seat for decades, and he's a terrible person. There's no excuse for anything he's done. You can't excuse that. Lindsay's maybe a little less flamboyantly racist and sexist and homophobic than McConnell. He's still a terrible person. I shot in the gut. Oh, I did not mute while I was drinking. I'm sorry. Y'all heard me gulp. But let's look at the conservative-backed elections. Since I've been alive, I believe absolutely no conservative presidents, and none of them have really been Republican, they've all been conservatives, have actually won a presidency right out. They've been won by the Electoral College cheating them in. Just like Donald Trump did the first time he did it. It was so much closer than this. Why are you drinking while you're right in front of me? What the hell? Terrible idea. Terrible idea. I don't like that. I know I don't like it. I just don't like it. Let's pull off that topic for a minute and show off that I have started decorating my characters for winter. Because once Halloween's over, I don't really care about Thanksgiving. It's a stupid holiday in my opinion. You celebrate coming in and invading this land by creating an IVS whether or not you originally have IVS. So, like, people who have colorified skins, I'm trying to get either wintry with blues and whites, or Christmassies with gold and red. Get that started up. And yeah, most of y'all who know me know I'm an atheist, but I still celebrate Christmas. It's a family holiday. Yeah. Okay. What do I got on that? Ah, I still gotta go quarter. Someone just like fall? What the hell was that? I believe someone's killed near me. Ah, done with that. I need metal. Where can I get metal? Oh, look, metal. It's someone's car. That'd be an ass thing to do, but it's the only thing metal around here. If he leaves it behind, I will get it. Other than that, I need to upgrade a weapon and continue dealing damage. It looks like they left it behind. Yes, I'm gonna blow it up. Why wouldn't I blow it up? Fire. Oh. Almost there. Oh no, I'm there. So anyway, let's look at the past elections. My first election, or around my first election, or before I was born, I'm not sure exactly off the top of my head, was Trump Sr. The majority of you who are ever going to watch my channel have no idea who Trump Sr. was. He was a slightly less dumb version of Trump Jr., his son, but he was also just as crooked. A lot of people like to pretend that, not Trump, so am I saying Trump? I'm an idiot. Bush Sr. I'm so used to complaining about Trump, I'm saying Trump. Bush Sr., or George Bush, one of the two, was a politician. Let's just hop back in. Let me hop back in. Was a politician who was governor of Texas first, and then president in around early 90s, 80s. And he was not good. A lot of conservative policies that are terrible for the American people got started under him. To compound that, he started the first illegal Iraq War, which is also known as Desert Storm. To make a long story short, Iraq had joined us in another small-time war, but it had drained their money. They had just been destroyed by that war, even though technically we got what we wanted out of it. And they came to us and they're like, hey, we'd like to invade Kuwait. We'd like to take some of the resources. We'd like to get our money back since, you know, you're not paying us. And the U.S., under George Bush, said, sure. Then, as they invaded Kuwait, we started spreading, as far as I can tell, complete BS about them using chemical weapons. And we use that as an excuse to invade them. Now, if you ignore the fact that we gave them permission, what the heck is this? Is this lava? It looks like mac and cheese or something. I don't know why that color's weird to me. If you ignore all the Kuwait stuff, the reason we really invaded them is the same reason we really invaded them later on in the 2000s after 9/11. It's because they had oil, and we wanted their oil, and we didn't want to share, we just wanted it for us. And Iraq's like, no, we need the money, we gotta sell our own oil. You want it, you get it the normal way. And we're like, no, we're America, we take what we want. So we go in there, we invade them, we blow up their cities, shell them from the shores. It's one of the biggest reasons Bush Sr. lost his second election to Bill Clinton. No, Bill Clinton wasn't great. He couldn't keep it in his pants, though that's a personal thing and should not affect technically the election. If his wife's willing to forgive him for that, then we really have no reason to talk. But and But he also didn't stop the... while Desert Storm had halted, he did shell Iraq after it became apparent that Iraq had attempted to assassinate and failed assassinating George Bush, if that really happened. That's a really big if there, because there was some talk about how that didn't really happen, and it was just an excuse to try and go back to illegal Iraq. If it was, it didn't work. Other than the incident known as Black Hawk Down, not a lot happened, and shelling the cities, not a lot happened there. So we had Clinton for a while. He was a Democrat. Wasn't terrible, but had his issues. Ooh. By the way, this is ass. This is the worst jetpack. It looks cool, but it lasts like 2 seconds. It has a fast recharge, but it almost doesn't even matter. It isn't able to... You can't really fight while flying. Anyway, we had Clinton for a while, and if you ignore his White House Federal Oval Office policies... the hell is... Why do I hear a machine? What the hell is that? Is that the lighthouse I hear? Just, for some reason, really loud over here. Anyway, if you ignore all those issues, the reason... What was I thinking? Oh, he was a decent president. He took us... George Bush, in his Iraq war known as Desert Storm, brought us into major debt. Like one of the biggest debts America had ever seen. Oh, that's interesting. I cannot read these. There we go. And, yeah. It was bad. And he brought us out of it. And he made a surplus. Like, a major surplus. One of the biggest surpluses America's ever seen. We could see that this Democrat was actually better at fiscal conservation than the fiscal conservatives. But that is because by then, the Republican Party had been taken over by the actual conservatives, and they were less worried about money and more worried about money going to the rich people and gay people marrying. Then, after some really good years of Bill Clinton, where we saw the very first vestiges of the terrible way of politics have become today, as they pretty much did everything they could to smear names of everybody across the board, we got George Bush Part 2. This was his son. He was, like his father, governor first, bad governor, not a good governor, and president second. Yeah. Just like his daddy. It was almost like having a dictator. It was almost like a run-up to Trump, to where if Trump would keep this election and then die, he places his son in control, even though that's not how the election works. But, so we get George Bush, and he makes several terrible decisions, but one of the first things he does, since before his election, he's going, I want to get back in Iraq. We need to attack them. They're terrible people. Of course, people are like, you an idiot. You can't just go attack Iraq for no reason. And now I hear a blue coin. Ah, I didn't get it in time. Didn't get there in time. So, yeah. Let's check in and see if there's any differences, by the way, in the results. No, go in. I'm on a phone. The official count hasn't budged. It's still 238 to 213. It's still way too freaking close for my comfort. What do I need to do? I need metal, and I need to upgrade. I do believe there's an upgrade in here. I do believe this trailer's made out of metal. So anyway, for a while, Bush has to sit on his buns and do nothing. He can't find a way to legally evade Iraq. Or legally evade Iraq. Or, I guess, illegally evade Iraq to where it looks good. Then 9/11 happens. There's a lot of posturing over what really happened over 9/11. Some people say it was all perpetrated solely by the Bush administration, led by his much more intelligent and much more evil Vice President, Dick Cheney. I don't think I believe that they were fully behind it. I do believe that the facts prove, well, I don't believe, I know that the facts prove that they knew about 9/11 before it happened. That during 9/11, we took all that Air Force security that usually responds to planes within minutes, and we placed them somewhere else during a so-called training exercise. And that, why didn't y'all take any of this? Oh, I forgot, I'm supposed to, was there a, upgrade thing over here? And that we didn't do anything for hours while planes were up in the air, knowingly hijacked. I don't believe America was fully behind it, but I do believe they had something to do with it, and with all the facts that show us, I know, are positive that they knew about it and didn't do anything to stop it. So 9/11 happened. Thousands died in Twin Tower attacks. It started this whole anti-Arab thing because Arab extremists were behind it, or something like that. Oh wait, I have two of these. Nice. So it was more likely Saudi Arabian government that was behind it, because we find out later, even though they released information on who did it, that information's fake. And the people who were on the plane were actually part of Saudi Arabia. And the person who runs Al-Qaeda is a Saudi Arabian prince. It's all just pointing to Saudi Arabia. Despite that, how you know where I am, boy? You can't see me. I'm in a bush. Despite that, oh, I still need to make metal. Darn it. Where am I? Where did I go? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where did I come from? Wait, is that copyrighted? God damn it. Thank you, Stark, for leaving metal around here. Metal is the worst thing to mine in this game. It takes forever on the dailies. I'm only like halfway, and all this is just barely hitting it. So anyway, 9/11 happens, and Bush jumps right back on the whole Iraq train. And he gets support, despite any fact that Iraq was nothing to do with 9/11, to go to Iraq. We start the second illegal Iraq war, and this one doesn't even have a fancy name like Desert Storm, though I think it was eventually called Operation Freedom or something like that. I guess we turned from, oh, they caused 9/11 to, oh, we're freeing their people from an evil dictator, just like the first time. There's some more metal. That's the only thing, it's a pretty jetpack. I just wish it was a little more handy. And we go to Iraq, and we basically razed Baghdad to the ground. We destroyed hundreds of homes. We kill thousands of innocent people, and we get thousands of our soldiers killed for technically no good reason. Everything done there is technically a war crime. We release our security teams that we let pretend to be soldiers on them, and they pillage and they rape, and I mean, the people known as Blackwater, who are currently around, by the way, they're still around, they're just under a different name. You can look them up. Google Blackwater's current name and you'll see they're under a group. They're still around. Ah, thank goodness. Thank goodness trucks have a lot of metal in them. What's my next thing? Upgrade, right? There's an upgrade in the basement, isn't there? Wait, what was that? Oh, nothing. That was just my pickaxe, I guess. So if we can get in the basement, I can upgrade and finish that one. So Iraq lasts for years. In between Iraq, we go and bomb Afghanistan, half-ass trying for Bin Laden. There's some proof Bin Laden's been dead since before the Iraq War. From dialysis he seemingly magically got cured from. I should have protected myself, but I'm already halfway through. I'm gonna just bulldozer through it. Woo. Full orbital. That's it? No, I need to eat. I gotta eat. Boo. I guess that'll be next match. So anyway, conservative Bush gets us into there. Thousands and thousands more died in the Twin Tower attack. Eat it. I see you up there. I really hope Thor is on our side in this game, the person with Molgenor. So anyway, while I'm down here, eventually, we get rid of Bush, we stop the Iraq War, we get Obama. Again, Obama's not perfect. He's still a politician. He's probably one of the better politicians we've had since I've been alive. And Bush got us into worse financial trouble than his father did, and he got us right back out. He's able to put us back in a surplus. Not as good as a surplus as Clinton did, but we were still in a surplus. Oh wait, no, this is what the hell's going on down there? Ah, hello. Good night, Black Knight. Trying to be all snoopy. No snooping around here. So Obama comes in. Most of y'all are old enough to remember the Obama administration. It was nice. It wasn't exactly peaceful because by then conservatives had been woken. Trump didn't wake the conservatives, he emboldened them. A black president woke them up because they were a bunch of insecure assholes. And they didn't like the fact that a black guy was president. That's pretty much it. You ask them for an actual reason Obama was a terrible president, and the only thing they're going to be able to come up with was their bullshit he's a socialist thing again, which is total bunk. He was not a socialist. Of course, they think we want to just turn America into some social wasteland like Cuba, and they don't understand that America needs to be balanced with social and capitalism. And that as it is, as a imperial capitalism, it's garbage. Because all we have now is capitalism. Our socialism's being ripped apart by those assholes. All our retirements, all our programs to help people out, all of it, gone. And if he wins again today, I guarantee you more of it will be gone. But it's too late now, we voted, we just have to wait for them to finish. And again, I'm still disappointed it's so close. If you, my watchers out there, if any of you voted for him, I'd have to ask why. What excuse could you positively give for voting for such a terrible person? And don't start the bullshit socialist thing. Biden's a centrist. You know Biden's a citrus, no matter what BS you were sold by Fox News or racist neighbors. I still need to eat. Okay, so let's just ready up again and go find some foods. What is that music in my ear? What the hell was that? That was some creepy ass music. Halloween's over. Did I forget to change my backgrounds? I'm gonna mute real quick, gotta eat. You know, this is the first time I've ever noticed there's a vault in here that is accessible if I had the key card, so I have to wonder about that. I wonder if this will be part of the map eventually. Maybe it'll crash during the event. I don't know. Why are we taking so long to go, people? This is a... Oh, it's a Team Rumble. Let's try we don't get bots in this one. Oh, God, we're down. Need 2 more. I guess not. So I probably don't have to tell you what happened after Obama. After two terms of a really decent presidency, where some stuff that were questionable happened, but nothing terrible. After gay rights, which affected me directly, after heralding the ACA, which, while not perfect, is 500 times better than the garbage corporate healthcare we had before. We voted in Trump. Well, technically we didn't vote in Trump. Trump lost by millions the first time through. The Electoral College voted in Trump. But that's because even though he lost by a wide margin of people, it was still close enough to do that. Which is why today is so scary. It's still close enough for the Electoral College to hand him over the vote. The problem is what are the results if they do that? If Trump clearly loses this election, but the Electoral College hands it to him, they face possible revolution. They face people who are going to be so angry that their votes don't count. If it comes out that votes weren't counted or were shed aside, that'll make it worse. We're such a divided nation, this whole thing could turn into civil war. At the same time, if Trump loses, even if Trump loses so badly you can't question it, he's emboldened all the Nazis, racists, and Confederates that support him, and don't say you're not, because if you support him, you are. You know what he is, you know what he's done, you know what he stands for. You're a racist, Nazi, Confederate son of a bitch. You can't deny that. So, he's gotten all these people up in arms about their rights being taken away, or whatever. Because, you know, a bunch of white boys have their rights being taken away. Probably it means that their rights to hate other people. And they remain a threat, even if he loses terribly. Because even if they don't try to right off hand start some kind of weird civil war, they're basically Al-Qaeda. They're armed, aggressive, overly zealous terrorists. Period. They just tried to run a Biden-Harris bus off the road and hurt and kill people. there's no excuse. They're not good people. That's a lot of not good people who voted for Trump. That's a lot of not good people who are your neighbors, who may be your family, who may be your friends at school. There's a ton of them. None of them can excuse voting for Trump, no matter what they say. They did it. They are responsible. And we're in a completely divided nation. I don't know how we can clean that up. Maybe Biden will become a miracle worker, since he's disinterested. Maybe he can try to bring people together. Or maybe he'll just disappoint both sides, as he's not progressive enough for what used to be the regular Democrats, but are now called the progressives. And of course, not racist and homophobic enough to appease McConnell's group of chinless and reds. I'm not trying to harvest building material, I'm trying to eat things, but I can't eat things over here. I landed in the wrong area, I should have landed somewhere else. That's okay. We're gonna keep playing for a while. I think we're gonna keep playing until election results come in, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. Well, ooh, excuse my allergies. I'm not gonna make it out of here. Whoa, what is that? How do we get down here again? Okay, so the good news is we're down here and there will be mushrooms. That's what we need. Other good news is fire. I'm sure, why not? Poppy. Cool. Poppy. Too bad this doesn't count as consuming. Technically it is. You hear that, Fortnite? This is go in their mouth, it's consuming. Dead body floating down the river. Ooh, wait, fire? Just pass y'all right up without even noticing. Oh. Y'all led me to what I needed. Oh, well, shite. Okay, so what I need to do is get rid of this. I'll just gather the mushrooms and eat them when I die. Go ahead and kill me. I think that's all the fireflies I can carry, yeah. Yay. Thank you. Needed that. I can do this. That should be like most of them, right? Jesus Christ, his accuracy on this is terrible. Oh, I broke a shield. No shield for you, Monzo. Let's excuse you? Google's gone off the deep end. It's not letting me search. Okay, so I got an update. And, you know, people like to bolster wins before wins. It's still not a win. But it says 2 minutes ago, JQO posted, as expected, a big nail in Trump's coffin. No more votes out there to overcome a 100K lead by Biden in Arizona, which is good because that was one of the more Republican states. That state came off with that sheriff. Was his name RPGO or something like that? And were centrist a ton of KKK activity. So the fact that he pulling out a lead there shows that there's not as many racist conservatives as Trump would hope. He won Texas, part of what I am. That disappointed me. I hope there was enough blue here because we had been a blue state once, and technically all our major cities are blue cities, but everybody votes enough Republican, I guess, out in the boonies to keep Republicans in control. We still have Ted Cruz, we still have Republican senators, congressmen, and, well, we still have some blue people in there, like Castro, I think his name is. Who's... I don't remember. I think it's Joaquin something, whatever, from San Antonio. There's majority red Washington members of any political party out there. So I was hoping that we'd still be able to, with this many voters showing up, we'd be able to blue out Texas. But it came close. Okay, so the aim on that gun sucks. More food, one moment. Okay, so I'm noticing the Arizona thing, 37,000 libertarian votes. And I'm a little mixed about that. I think the libertarians took away Republican votes, so that's good. I don't think progressives are stupid enough to vote libertarian. There's nothing progressive about them. They're basically the Tea Party turned into an actual party. If y'all don't know who the Tea Party is, they were the racists that really marched against Obama hardcore. They were the ones that hung and burned effigies of him. And then were called teabaggers by the rest of us because they didn't understand how that was bad for the longest while, because they're a bunch of old, most of them are a bunch of old shits. Oh! Oh, that gun. I have that gun. Why am I not using that gun? Oh, yum, cold coffee. Oh well. If I need caffeine, I'll drink it. So yeah, hopefully the libertarians stole a lot of the presidential elections. I mean, in America, total votes don't count, unfortunately. If it did, Republicans almost never would win these days. Again. Damn it. They haven't won a vote by election percentages of actual votes since I've been born. At least in presidential terms. But at least they steal away Republican votes. You don't, it helps keep electoral votes away when we win. How many people are? Oh, no wonder they're all after me. There's a whole 3 of us on here. I was like, why are they all picking on me? Why you gotta be so rude? I wasn't singing. Stop copyrighting me. top stories, some in GOP scold Trump for claiming fraud, declaring victory. And no, you don't get to do that, GOP. Every single one of you is freaking complicit. Every single one of you. You don't get to play the anti-Trump card after he loses. Welcome to me dying in Fortnite Simulator. That's literally like 10 people versus me now. And I got my giant ass burger up here. Oh, shit. That power. I guess Thor isn't on our side this time. No, don't bring out the giant ass burger so fast. Everybody and their mom can see it. Oh, everybody just shrinks the circle. Maybe they killed me 65 times, so I'm not the only person on here. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna let myself die in storm and see if it counts as theirs. I'm going back silent to get some food in my tummy. Thank God there's a timer. That would have taken four friggin' ever. So yeah, now we have Trump. And Trump kind of helped create the Tea Party and division during Obama's turn. I don't know if his whole plan was to become president to try to run away from all the legal trouble he was in, most likely. But for the last handful of years with him as president, we've seen him take that division he helped sow and pretty much divide it with the wall. Forget the wall in Mexico, this is his real wall, the wall between Americans. But at the same time that it's divided our nation, it's helped us show just that there's a bunch of terrible people who call themselves Americans. People who would not only herald and okay everything he's done, but push to accept the complete and total fascism he is practicing. And they can try and excuse it all day, but they can't. There's nothing logical or factual about supporting him that is correct. And there was a post I saw, which is like a real post, and it said today's election, or yesterday's election, wasn't about two people, it was about two nations. We have the nation that heralds fascism, that will eventually turn into a type of neo-Nazism that is supported by actual Nazis and Confederates, that is racist-based, sexist-based, homophobic-based, and Christian totalitarian-based, and in complete and total lawless imperialism. And then we have Joe Biden's America, which is old school 90s, early 2000s America, which, while isn't the progress we were hoping to see, maybe under Sanders or someone else, it's still much different than the freaking totalitarianism Trump's gonna give us. Trump is giving us. I'm surprised Trump's Twitter is relatively quiet. He tried to call it last night before regular votes were counted. Like, the normal election votes weren't counted. It doesn't even matter that the early votes were counted. He called it super early. But he was relatively quiet this morning. It's been hours since he posted last time I checked. Let me check again. Then let me figure out what we're doing here. Oh, I still haven't consumed everything. Oh, I'm back into Team Rumble. No, you know what? Okay, let's go to solos. Solos, I can choose where to go. I mean, I could choose where to go in Team Rumble, but whatever. Yeah, let's hit Team Rumble. I'm going to be indecisive. Shush. Everybody be shush. I was very decisive during the election. I'm going to be indecisive during Fortnite. Oh, what is that for? Oh, that's Vermont. Huh. Whew. I thought that was the actual election results with Biden at 65%. I was like, what the fuck did I miss? A little too happy there. Arizona, thank you. Thank you for voting out Trump. My uncle is from Arizona. Uncle Jimmy, thank you. Holy F, thank you for helping vote out that dickhead. I expected Arizona would as much as I expected Florida would, which is not at all. People are surprised Florida didn't vote him out. It's like, really? These are the we have COVID YOLO people. They're not the smartest state in the... They're probably the dumbest state in the U.S. Sorry, Floridians. But look at yourself from outside eyes. Look at the YOLO COVID people. Look at your Republican governors you keep heralding in and seeing what they do. Look at how you vote presidential-wise and tell me it doesn't seem dumb. I'm not saying all Floridians are dumb, just like I'm not saying all Texans are done. But it doesn't look good. Loud ass glider. Awesome loud ass glider. This is one of my favorite gliders now. I'm an OG Ghostbusters fan. I think I said this during Fortnitemares, but Ghostbusters was my first movie when I was just a little babe. I don't remember it, but it may have to do with me loving writing and watching horror. Oh, cool. The siren only goes off if you're moving. What am I doing? I didn't land where I was supposed to. I'm a goofy goober. Oh well, since we're going to be on here for a while, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can do it next round. States Joe Biden is projected to win. He's projected to win New Hampshire, Colorado, New York, California, Vermont, Illinois, New Mexico, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, Washington, Massachusetts, Maine, Connecticut, Hawaii, according to AP, ABC, and NBC. So there's way too much red on that map. WTF. And let me just say right now, there's people who are going to be saying, oh, I voted conservative because I always vote conservative. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to say you voted red because you always vote red. This mattered. You voted red. You okayed and supported everything Trump is and Trump does. You are complicit. And there's no excuse. I have a friend at work who apparently didn't vote, so good for him. I don't have to worry about that. But he either is just a giant troll, or he completely tries to argue every single point of conservatism with me to death, leading us around in circles. He never wins, but, you know, if you've never been stuck in a cyclic argument with those people because they're good at cyclic arguments, it's enough to make you want to use punching to stop it. I'm not a violent person. Oh wait, shotgun. Wonder if there's anything to eat in here. There's a kitchen in here. There's a kitchen in here, but nothing to eat. Right about here. Looks like Nevada is going to become ours. So was that even mentioned? No. But Nevada looks like it's leaning blue, which is good. I don't know what their political climate is in Nevada. But at the same time that Texas barely went to Trump, it was barely. It wasn't called to the very end. That is nice. That means more and more are voting against him, even out in the boonies. And I don't know what that'll mean for next election when we don't have a Trump, and that's what we'll not see for president. Maybe they'll go back to voting full conservatives, and without Satan as their mascot, the conservatives come back to being in control. If we want to fix America, here's how it has to go. We need to make two new parties. The Democrats have heralded in what was the good part of Republicans, so they become the right wing. We're counting them as centrists because the current right wing is so extreme that they push everybody to the left. We need to vote conservatives out. The entire current Republican Party, which is now just full of conservatives, need to go away. They need to be banished. There's nothing left of the Republican Party at all. Any kind of hope or old school feelings you have for that party doesn't matter because they're just the party of Trump. They're just conservatives. That's all they are. The only reason to vote them is you're evil. That's period. There's something about you which is bad and you want to vote bad people in. So the Conservative Party needs to go. The Democrat Party should become the far right, or not the far right, but the right wing. They've embraced bringing Republicans in and making them centrist Democrats, and they are the new Republicans. So they should become the new right Republicans. Old school Democrats have been pushed so far left. We are called progressives. Now, yes, I am independent. That I've always voted progressive, but now progressives are pretty much Democrats. Is it Democrats that want change, a better America, maybe a little more rights and. I'm looking for stuff to eat. What am I doing? I don't think there's stuff to eat around here, though. I might find something in the vestiges of Weeping Woods. Let's go look. So yeah, we need Democrats right, progressives on the left, and that if we could do that, and if we could push out and then eliminate the Conservative Party and all the terrible people that are part of it as a political group, then and make sure they never came back into power, maybe We could fix America. But we'd have to regulate elections better. We'd have to have some kind of election regulation. Yeah. We'd have to regulate who can be elected per education and history. Let's be stricter. Because there are people like Trump who never in their lives deserve to be in the power they're in. And, you know, I know you're thinking, but the American people chose them. First, no, we didn't choose them the first time through. We voted against them. Second, mushrooms. Second, mushrooms. Oh well, okay, that was easy. Now we just fuck around. And I lost my train of thought from that. Damn mushrooms. Make my brain go blank. Ooh. You know, I wasn't doing too good with you last time. You know what? We'll take both. But, well, but first, you. And then you. I'll use that gun as a sniper, but it's not good as a running gun. The revolver. It's good if people don't know where I am. I'm not the only person on the map, and I need to shoot someone at a distance for a high amount of damage. And they're actually saying it's still enough for me to do that. I gotta resist. I don't know, probably the guy I knocked down earlier. Where are you going? That is not where I aimed. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and shoot until they got me. For shiz and giggles. Looks like we're losing this round too. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not close enough to do anything with that. No one will notice a purple girl on an orange tree. Is that a person or is that a building? It says building. Is everybody and their mom on the other side? That's fine, let's go get this. trash this place. There. Now the basement's annoying. Here. Excuse me? Fire? Yes, please. I'll take all the fire. Or just set the building on fire randomly. Headshot. That was weird. I had a whole like 5-minute pause there. 5 nanosecond pause there to shoot my shotgun. Oh, they're stopping double bumps. I forgot about that. You actually get a pause when you switch on your shotgun, so you can't double bump. Wow, I finished. Alright, we'll return to the main menu. Let's take a look. AP has called New Hampshire for Minnesota. This is from Tamara Keith, sorry. AP has called New Hampshire for Minnesota and Minnesota for Joe Biden. Those were President Trump's 2 reach states. He lost them narrowly in 2016 and insisted he could turn them red. And he spent a lot of time campaigning there. Nice to know he wasted his time. Now this one I don't get, and I don't want to be racist. I'm white, so people probably think I'm racist already. But Donald Trump has won Texas and Florida. I get why they won it, but it says Latino men are a bright spot in Donald Trump's faltering campaign, and I have to ask why. What purpose did voting Trump afford you? The only I could think of is extreme religiosism, and I don't want to say that's what it was. I don't know what it is. I can't fathom why y'all did it, and I need some kind of explanation. So can any Latino men out there who voted Trump say why? Real reasons. Don't bring me the BS socialism reason, because you know for a fact that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is not a socialist. And if you bought that fact that they were socialists, then I'm sorry, but that doesn't count. So why exactly? I can't fathom any non-white people voting for Trump. Really, I can't. He is 100% racist. He is 100% against Hispanic people. He shoved immigrants into cages of both Arabic and Hispanic relation. And these were immigrants both seeking legal and illegal entry, but they're all from countries that we've torn apart, that we give way to because we've torn those countries apart. It's our responsibility to help these people out, and that's why they come. And Trump is just a racist son of a bitch. There's nothing good of him. So why did y'all vote for him? Why did y'all vote a racist SOB? Please, help me out here. Kristen Powers posts 48 minutes ago. Reminder, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin election officials were not allowed to begin processing absentee ballots until or just before Election Day. The Republican-led state legislators opposed changing laws to allow earlier preparations like other states. So the Republicans are hoping that in areas like that, what happens is the non-absentee ballots will be primarily Republican, and they can go with Trump's hopeful campaign of stopping counts before the absentee ballots are counted, so that if you voted absentee, your vote doesn't count. That's what you voted for. You voted for Trump. You voted for cheating, too. When is this event gonna drop on us? Yeah, let's just go in and screw around in Team Rumble then. Well, actually, no. Let's see. We got the update, so let's see if there's anything really new in creative, and if not, maybe we'll play some creative. Racing to the future. Artistic competitive minigame race. Go to play the community-made feature Island by Gamer Hits. Okay. Sure. Play. And no one's on. Not that I don't just launch my own anyway. ABC predicts midday we should be pretty much through it. Probably by the end of the day we'll definitely have it done. Holy cow. So if this lasts too long, I'll call it at 2 hours. Well, you know, okay, so I expected that it might last till 11. I think 2016 we didn't have full counts till 11 the next day, and that was with a lot less voters. 36 minutes ago, more than 200,000 mail-in ballots in Philadelphia remain to be counted. City Commissioner Lisa Dealey and Al Smith said this morning, it's going to be accurate. Dealey said of the vote count will be done when we're done. Good. You guys need to stand up to that bullying jerk-off. I like Kevin-based clothes. Do you think we'll ever see Kevin again? So, we're going to take a break from election news to maybe something you didn't hear. I hear a Marvel or an Epic person was interviewed the other day. I want to say it was Marvel. And they talked about Marvel x Fortnite. And if you haven't heard, Marvel x Fortnite is canon Marvel material. That said, Marvel material is based around like 500 different universes. I don't know how many. So they just shoved it in one of the universes. A universe where... What am I seeing? Oh, that's a light. Universe where Galactus looks like he does now, I guess. That's not the Galactus I know. The Galactus I know is a lot more verbal. Matchmaking. What was I playing the other night? I was playing something that was super freaking fun. And... Oh, it's not in here. I think I might have been inside here somewhere. Is that a spooky noise? Is it still Halloween out here? Anyway, and yeah, they said, what'd they say? I lost my train of thought. I just happen to have bones in my hands for this map. Ooh, psychological horror. Oh, we gotta go check this out. Oh, they said that Galactus is aiming towards us because if you remember the end apparently didn't reset us in a new universe. It did something like that. It just reset the area around our world or something like that, and Galactus detected that energy. So he's coming after us for the 0 point energy, which means that possibly the 0 point energy, the energy that ended everything last chapter, last whatever you want to call it, still exists. We don't know what Galactus is going to do with it. We don't know what happens if Galactus interferes with it. We do know that last time someone launched a meteor into it, it swallowed the entire world and made this world. What is this? Racing the Future. Parallel Worlds. Where's the thing I played the other night? That was fun. I'll do that in a minute. This is it. This was fun. I got into a matchmaking thing. It's just like random weapons and a really good map layout. Well, let's see what this is. I really have said my piece on election. We'll keep up on election results and stuff. I'll update you when I see something new. And here's one. Republican candidate that died of COVID-19 in October has won the elections in North Dakota. And you see, that's kind of broken, isn't it? If a person dies, he shouldn't be up for election. I don't care which party he's in. Roll it back and replace him. Now, he was popular, maybe, so he got the votes, but then someone who isn't him is going to get the place, so... And those people, that person might not be the same exact person. You haven't gotten your brother David on the phone for a while, and you are starting to worry about it. You decided to drive to him. However, due to roadworks and a long column, you arrived late at night. Oh, I'm in first person. What the frick? After ringing for a while, no response, you enter the house with the keys that David gave you. If you like what... Oh. Okay. Do I just go forward? Oh, start game. David, are you home? It's me, Peter. Oh, there's a flashlight. Oh my god, people are cool. I'm gonna assume that's not ray tracing down there. If PS4 can't handle ray tracing, it'll explode. Cannot do that now, locked. Oh, guys, y'all make horror maps on Fortnite like this, and I will play them forever. Just send me links. Please. Ah. Are you serious? What even is that? Does someone want to explain what that is? How is that something on the map? David. Cannot do that now. Locked. Locked. Well, that was the only room I could enter. Is there something in there, like a key? Key. In the toilet, trash can. Okay, we've entered a walking simulator with some actually really interesting music. And whatever the heck that is. What have you done with David? I couldn't go in there. That's where I came from, right? Oh my god, censor her. Ah, Jesus. Wait. Oh no, it says locked still. But it said open on it. I understand it's locked, but I don't understand where I'm supposed to go. And then, oh god, I'm locked in the house. Oh boy. Okay. I need an adult. No, I need some kind of clue. This music's decent, whatever they got. So, that can't be open because it's locked. Ah. Why is it here at all? Well, maybe he was doing the laundry and then it got folded up in the laundry and it came out with the towels. I mean, I shove stuff in the laundry all the time. But what is it a key to is the question. How that? Chat. I hope I find the right key here, and I still don't get why everything is locked. I'm confused. Oh, it's a TV. 2 TVs. I was going to ask why you would have 2 TVs, but maybe they're gamers. I have 2 TVs in my room. I could probably bring a TV downstairs and have it set up as my second monitor, but the computer's in a very unfortunate spot. Okay, so I now know what I'm looking for. For big orange keys. Is it me, or are we kind of short? The bed, maybe that's just a tall bookshelf. That's just a tall ass bookshelf. Also, major questions on Dirk Burger Head being here in the corner. Is this stuffed animal? Sir, you look drunk. Oh, I still want that bobblehead. I have to say, everything's set up very nicely. I feel like I'm playing one of those walking simulators where I have to look for everything, which is a good thing. If that's what you're aiming for. If it's not what you're aiming for, I apologize. Another TV. That looks more like a computer monitor than anything. Ooh, a laptop. And whatever the frick that's supposed to be. TV frame almost? Under frame? Okay, chat, if you're there, if you see the key, tell me. This is freaking Fortnite. I'm not going to spend all day looking for a damn key. Yeah, I will. I feel like I'm playing Visage again, only there's not naked grandma chasing after me. I'm gonna make sure I can't unlock other doors. Because I can't find anything in that room. Nope. Quit with the spider violins, holy cow. Nope. Wasn't there another way to go down here? I thought there was. This is a cool little enclave right here. I'd like something like that in my house. Okay. So literally nothing we can do but go in here now. And somewhere in here is a key. This is wonky. Why is this wonky? Burn out that light. Every nook and cranny. Oh, that's not a key, it's just a purple thing. Yeah. Because we can jump, we're going to look on top of things. There's no telling where he put it. Big bright orange key should not be the hardest thing to find. I say after playing dozens of maps. What is on my map? Oh, it's a mech? Ah. Excuse me? Jeez, was that? What was that? David, is you? Who closed the door? Okay, so that's cute, but... And the spooky noise is good, but I don't know if you can do this. Instead of having our character be like, who closed the door? Have the door just slam on in our face. Oh, that was good then. Even if it looked like the Game Grumps character. Uh, that's what I'm talking about. In your face jump scares. If you're gonna slam a door, slam it in our face, or have Game Grumps person jump out at us. What's with the creepy noises? Is this toy room? Because this toy crane is amazingly awesome. This toy boat is gigantic. Bears. It's all the bears. Toy Kevin. I want a Toy Kevin. I'm not sure I'd want one of those in my house. This guy's got arcade games in his house. Knights. With the Potbelly Knights. I don't want to know what you're watching. And or surfing, sir. This is a gamer chair. You should be gaming. You shouldn't be touching your own joystick. Sorry for the pun, chat. I apologize. You know, I haven't seen anything. I haven't been to my manager in a while. Yeah, there's some of you on here. Hello, chat. Good morning. In case you are on and off me, I am following the election. We're playing, and then I'll check the election every time I don't playing. Why are all the TVs on? Strange. So today is political, just because America's well-being hangs in the balance of getting rid of Trump. But we're also playing and having fun. I don't know if I'm looking for a key. To-do list, explore. Whoa, it's actually too dark in here. I mean, it's an apple, is that not something? Locked. I saw something down here. Read the note. I don't know if we've gone bad or something here. We're gonna press all buttons. Okay, so I can see. My flashlight stopped working. Which is a typical horror trope, except for, you know... Hello? Scare me. I do believe it's broken. This seems broken. Shoot. Well, you know, we could get in here and try it again. I think it has something to do with reading that note. Oh, I won. Hooray! While we're... play again. Starting that again. Let's check on the election. AF Blessing says, why is it whenever I have to be somewhere, I get all the red lights, SMH? I know it's not election results, but we know them, and it's funny. Okay, so now we know where everything is up to the point where we got stuck, so let's just do this quick. You're over here. You're not over here. Oh no, is it randomized? Is it randomized, or am I already in... Okay, either it's randomized or it is wholly broken. It's just a light. Well, shite. If we can't find if we can't find the key here, we may have to exit completely. Ah. And restart. Because the key, I'm not sure if they randomize the key location, but I'm not seeing it. So let's, in-game, Victory Royale. Go back to the island and then retry it. I want to play that. It looks like a good game. A few bugs. Here we go. A few bugs. It shouldn't be enough to kill a game. Goodness knows. Visage had some bugs right off the start. And I think I found a big bug last night where things were just de-resing. Well, the key's still open. The key's still gone. Poop. Oh, explore the house. The key hasn't been freaking found yet. Okay, so let's see. Try doors, nothing. Try door, nothing. Try door, now find the key. Okay, so we go upstairs, and if the key's there, we're good. If the key's not there, we'll play a different game. Why would this door be locked at all? Ha, key. Why is it here at all? Oh, this goes upstairs. Maybe your brother was trying to keep things out, sir. I hope I find the right key. I still don't get why everything is locked. So this was in a bookshelf, right? In this bookshelf. Jeez, what was that? David, is that you? Who closed the door? Nobody. Jump scare. Oh my god, it's Game Grumps. We're all gonna die. Still, it was good the first time it happened. What's with the creepy noises? Why are all those TVs on? Because your brother's looking for a really high electric bill. You know, that's 2 rooms with 2 TVs. Does your brother have a wife and or boyfriend, husband that refuses? I didn't even notice this was knocked over. Refuses. Okay, so this is where we got stuck last time. Huh. So I'm going to call it. I think this game is slightly broke. It's a good little horror game for Fortnite so far, but good horror game has to be finished, and I can't finish this. I finished my coffee. That makes me sad. I don't want to go downstairs and make more. Somebody make me coffee. So, giving it a few minutes. Just in case something was planned here, I'm pressing the squares, I'm pressing those, I'm pressing the X's, triangle, square, R1L1, light. Okay, calling it. It apparently is a brokey. Sorry, creator. It's a good game, but I can't finish it. I would love to finish it. If you get it fixed, contact me at... You see that name over there, SufferLTX, on the PSN, or on the Facebook page of the same exact name, or the Twitter page of the same exact name. It's all me. Has the werewolf symbol on it that is the cover to my wannabe novel that I'm still editing. I should do that today. It was amazing, but it needs to be fixed so I can finish it, so we can finish it. But Bubblein, good job. How do I get out of here? Can I go back to the island, please? Back to hub. Vibrations. Okay, Let's play some of that game I was playing last night, because that was fun. That should get a little shooty fun. Snopes.com 7 minutes ago says the voting is done, the counting is still going on. While we wait in uncertainty, there's bound to be election 2020 misinformation. Our post-election day live blog is here. Ooh, let's hit Snopes and see what they are doing. Now, Republicans don't like Snopes because Snopes ousts lies. And Republicans have lived on lies more and more so, especially with Trump as their mascot. But they don't side. Snopes doesn't side. It's not their fault. Republicans tend to lie more. They expose Democrats and progressives and libertarians as much as everybody else. Trump just has to be centerfold. Ew. Maybe I shouldn't put Trump and centerfold in the same sentence together. Yes, I know who you are. What's with the advertisements all over your page? Trump falsely claims victory with millions of votes uncounted. As of writing, no winner has been... This was done on November 4th, which is today at 9 a.m. As of writing this, no winner has been projected, let alone declared. And some jurisdictions have stated they won't even begin counting some ballots until November 4th, because their states didn't allow them. Archaic rules, hoping that Trump's attempt to get them to stop counting ballots when he's in the lead, which seems to have backfired because he isn't currently in the lead. Oh, that's the only thing they have so far. Lady Gaga, and some of y'all don't like it, but as, you know, part of the LGBT club myself, she's an icon. And she's weird, and I like weird. And I don't actually know if she's part of the LGBT club, but she is part that supports us, and for that, I'll respect her. Every single vote in this country matters, will be counted, and will matter. It is the emblem of our democracy. So I have so much faith in the human spirit. We've got this, America, sending everyone a big hug. See, that's just kind of wholesome. Okay, let's see what we got going here. We could race. No, I want to do that. Wait, what was this again? Parallel Worlds 1. Parkour. Oh hell no. Maybe later. That's the thing we just tried. This is the one. Now, originally this was a single player, I guess, with AI. But AI is stupid, so we'll want to go to matchmaking. Because then it turns into a multiplayer. And I'm not entirely sure. Only 35 weapons, only one can check out. Will you be the one to check out, or will you be stuck in an illusion hotel forever? Okay, we'll matchmake. Waiting for players. This area is made by... this game, I guess, made by Salvamira. Short Fuse also makes gun games, Hot Pursuit, Search and Destroy, Jewel Heist, and Gun Game Original. Previous hotel guests. I guess, I don't know what that means. People who won, maybe? People who displayed it in videos? I don't know what that means. Additional maps. Here's his Twitter and Instagrams if you want to see him. 3 minutes, I'm gonna be by myself. Oh. Nobody up this early, everybody up watching elections. I will talk about what I posted on Twitter in a moment. Can't go in there? Okay. So if I'm by myself, what is... I have to get to whatever that blinky thing, I guess, is? That's just the storm center, isn't it? I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm here. Alright, so when I was in here, it was just people versus people, but there seems to be some rule on grabbing the right gun and getting out. Oh, look, I can just chill in the hot tub. Wait, there's something down here. Oh, that's disconcerting. I want to stay in the sideways room for a minute. I thought you could fall down these doors. Again, there's another one that says pro-Trump Republicans slam Trump's bonkers attempt to claim he won before he won. You don't get to do that. You were part of this, you'll always be part of this. Well, know and remember that you were part of Trump's thing. You don't get to say, oh, we weren't with Trump after he loses. You had a chance to do that. You heralded him into effect, and you heralded that he should have won. You will be remembered. We are all anonymous now. Never forget, never forgive. Because, you know, we forgave for years, and conservatives had used that. So no. Never again. Whoa. Whoa. What? What just happened? Hey. I'm upside down. I never even noticed that. So that elevator switches our perspective, which switches anyway. Okay, so if we go down here and we get in the elevator again. Ah, frick, where'd the elevator go? Elevator. I got lost in Fortnite. Ah, here we are. Is this not the right elevator? Nah. There it is. I thought I saw the moon from that freaking Roblox game my son plays. This is not the same area, is it? No, we were just teleported somewhere. So not exactly changing perspectives, just bringing me somewhere else. Woke. Sorry, I was... Wait. Felt like I should shoot that for some reason. Is that the exit? So, I am slightly confused on what we're supposed to do here. The thing says only 35 weapons, only one reel. Can you escape, or will you be stuck in here forever? So we're going to wander around a bit while we check election news, because this is a really well-made map. This is probably one of my favorite creative maps I've ever seen for just shooting. Warrior 543212, or Warrior Games, or Warrior FN, whatever you want to call yourself. Good job on map creation. Maybe lean a little more on explanation of what we're supposed to do here, because this was originally a one-player game. And I like this. This is cool. It's too bad that the showers have to work with gravity. How dare you add physics to your water, Fortnite? Midas, eat it. First you accidentally flood everybody, then you get eaten by a shark, then you come back and make everybody ghosts. Actually, don't eat it. That was the coolest Halloween we've had. Wait. I'm in a different shower area. I'm so freaking lost. Well, not completely lost. Okay. Let's check down. I've got something going on. I get emails from the GOP, by the way, because I want to see what they're talking about. Crazies are still asking for campaign donations. It's over. WTF are you asking campaign donations for? Bunch of weirdos. Whether or not y'all win or lose, there's nothing left to campaign for. Y'all are just begging for money at this point. Kinda sad. So I've been here. I didn't know that was a door. I want that on my wall. Oh, there it is again. Okay, so this is Poltergeist Matrix. This would be an interesting place to have a shootout. Can I hurt myself? Yes. So, on the in case that dying is something you need to do to get a new weapon, let's do this. I now have killed one person, it says. Oh no, there's one person left on the map. Okay. Oh wait, I thought that'd give me a new weapon. Now I'm confused. Well, did we check every door? Every nook and cranny? See, George Takai is posting about that whole Trump thing. George Takai of Sulu reputation, also known as Oh My, which I can't imitate very well. That's like his saying now. Every time he is on something, he says, Oh My. Last time I saw him on something was Adventure Time, where he played Ricardo the Heart. And he still did it. And Adventure Time, if you haven't watched the whole thing through, one of the better comics I've seen in a while. And yes, I am a 30-year-old that watches cartoons. Eat it. Cartoons are amazing. Good cartoons are amazing. Oh, that is trippy as frick. I turned over here going like, oh, the mirror's not showing my reflection, and then it'll walk through it. How long did it take you to line everything up like this? Or is there a mode where you could just copy one room and turn it around? Oh, even the room set up like that. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gushing over good builds. Shush. So there. Walking on the roof. Doot doot doot. Doot doot doot. That's laundry, but is this whiskey? Now you see, the good news is with me being by myself, I can check this entire place out. When you're in fighting mode, you don't get to do that. I'm opening all doors just so I know that... Is this supposed to be soap? Or is that a carpet? Is that a carpet? It might be a carpet. I can't tell what that is. When you're playing with other people shooting at each other, you don't get that chance. Been here. Been here. Suitcases, trolleys, and dollies. Back in there. In there. Sorry, just kind of zooming in and out, making sure I go everywhere. Haven't been here? Oh. Oh. My character doesn't even look like he likes this. He's leaning. Or is it just an illusion? Oh, another mirrored room, too. A mirrored, inverted, mirrored, double mirrored, crooked room. Oh my god. Don't make me say that again. Okay, so we're on the second floor. Let's look around the second floor before we go back down to the first floor. I don't even remember getting on the second floor, to tell you the truth. This is where we jumped down last time. It was you. So no one's here, so what we're going to do is we're going to in-game. And we're going to not matchmake and see what one player does. The hub. And if not matchmaking doesn't send me in with robots, then next game, I guess. People are sleeping. How dare y'all people sleep? Y'all could be playing video games. I really want to finish that. I hope they fix that. Hub by Juxie. Good job, Juxie. It's very nice. Have I been everywhere in here before? I think I have. It's smaller than the other mansion. Locked. Cannot do that now. Ooh. I want to play the piano. I still know how to play Carol of the Bells. And a little bit of the Imperial March. I used to play piano when I was a kid. And, you know, I was kind of mediocre at it. You have ADD, you just can't focus on things that don't completely draw in your... Zombie chaser. I don't know what that means. So let's head in here. Oh, so it would have to be with multiple people, but no one wants to play. Okay, so we'll go back to Hub. If y'all want to play creative with me, or regular with me, y'all ever watching, y'all go, and I could be playing Fortnite. Feel free, and I'm pretty easy in whatever we play. I just have to have the game. So, you know, if it's a game I'm currently playing, that'd be nice. Let's see what we got going here. We can do the racing, which needs at least parallel worlds. Oh, we'll do that last. I'm actually awful at parkour in this game. This sounds like a runner. Let's play some Outlast in Fortnite. No, no. Oh, no. No, I don't like whatever you are. Oh, it's freaking... Oh, I forgot the name of the game. Oh, this is cool. Does Fortnite become the new Roblox? Oh, shit. Somebody in the comments in YouTube or down in the chat, please name the game. This is from... I watch 8-Bit Ryan play it. Oh. Okay, he's busy. Oh. Oh, they fast. Luckily, the tight hallways keep them busy. Freedom Brain keeps thinking Amnesia. It's not called Dark Descent, but I believe it's called Dark something. Do they just keep porting in more and more zombies? Am I gonna have a freaking hotel full of zombies at the end of this? Also, second first-person game. Yeah, let's keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, swim the other way. Oh, Jesus. Thank God the reaction time sucks. I have to eat. Nope. I'm dead. I didn't know it was going to be a one-hit kill. Okay, that was fun. Oh, 2 time resurrections, but I'm not in first person mode anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna stick right unless we hit a zombie. Because now we're in a maze and I don't know where I've been. I lied. Now we're gonna stick right, of course. Right might get us trapped. Have us looping. Where are we at? 3950? And I don't know where I've been. Where do I come from and where do I go? Nothing in there. Nothing over there. I would assume if I don't see anything, I've been down there because they're placed at relatively small spaces. Okay. We need that upgrade, or at least a time limit where it allows us to see where we've been or what's left on the map. Oh, this looks like a spawn point. Hello. You have fun with that. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we dropping, team? That goes that way. We'll do one try at this. Oh, look. Brick. Eat me. 4 more. I'll be so mad if I don't get it. Oh, you asshole. I need to turn right, I need to turn right, I need to turn right again. And I turn right again. Or just keep going right till I find where that was. Oh, we made it. Ha. Whew. That was fun. That was actually really good. Okay, back to... What was the name of that? Ah. Hold on, let's ask... Wait, why am I stuck in run? Let's ask Google. Google, what is the name of the game where you're in a maze and monsters are chasing you? Excuse my stutter. Nope. It's in Pac-Man. Technically that's ghosts, not monsters, Google. Dark Abyss? Dark something. Here it is. Dark Deception. Hello, Super Horror Bro. Thank you for that. So I wanted to share with you a tweet I commented on. Stance Grounded tweeted a picture of a Biden person shaking a Trump hand. It's like, hey, we can come together over this. Like, no, we're way too divided. Doing this is just ignorant of the problem with America. And he agreed. His was white privilege is having a choice in this election and not being affected by it either way. For you, life will go on as usual. Meanwhile, black and brown people will still be fighting for their fundamental rights irrespective of the outcome. This is America. And that's true. I posted, and if you need to know, I'm Caucasian. If you couldn't tell by the voice, I don't know. Or by any pictures you may have seen of me. I don't know if I post pictures anymore. I posted, actually, white people who think this election won't affect them are quite ignorant. It's not just because I'm bisexual, but an emboldened fascist will limit more and more rights, and those rights will affect more and more people. And Trump is an emboldened fascist, by the way. There's no way around that. I've realized this, and I've realized how terrible you have to be to vote Trump. As part of reading what I posted, that you herald his past decisions and become responsible for the future ones if he wins. And I'm trying to distance from such by all Americans. Unfortunately, judging by results, that's half of America. And yeah, strong words, but I think in this day and age, we gotta be strong. We cannot accept what Trump was. We cannot accept Nazis. We cannot accept Confederacies. We can't accept terrorists. There's no way they should be part of America anymore. That's not freedom. That's just heralding the future of fascism and letting them hide when it's not the right time. I don't know what a news break is, by the way. Do y'all ever even heard of that? Oh my god, I never even heard of that. I kind of wish she had won. I'm not sure I support anarchy. I'm pretty sure I don't. That's stupid. You can't just have no government. It's immature to go anarchist route. There are better ways to go, like progressive, but whatever. But it says trans anarchist Satanists. Of course, I'm pro transgender, and I love Satanists. And if you're like, why? Because they are the best version of trolls. I'm an atheist, so I'm not religious. I'm anti-religious, but Satanists focus so much power on just trolling Christians all the time for the rights of Americans and to protect actual rights in religious manners. It pretty much is, if you give Christians too much power, you have to, in this country, give all religions too much power, and that includes Satanists. So the Christians don't seem to realize this. They seem to think it's all about them. That's not how this country works. You're giving the Islamists just as much power, you're giving the Satanists just as much power, and technically, you're giving the atheists just as much power, but we're not an organized religion, so, you know, most people just ignore us. But apparently this person, Keen Sentinel, is what the Twitter account is called, did not win. So, too bad. It would have been interesting to see how she worked. Or how they worked. I don't know. They prefer she or they. Cherry Jacobus reports that the USPS failed to deliver 27% of mail-in ballots in South Florida, where Trump had a tight race. I don't know how tight the race was in Florida. I think I was asleep. Someone has to sleep. Josh Gad posts, count these votes and arrest this man. I don't know if arrest this man means Trump or his USPS asshole. I can't remember the name of. But yeah, arrest them both. Throw them both in jail together. They can become butt buddies. Head of Xbox implies this is not elections. Now, I'm not up for the console war. I'll have both. But head of Xbox implies PS5 is a heavy investment compared to the Series X. Xbox X and PS5 are almost the same price. They're probably going to be almost the same power. They both do ray tracing. There's not much difference. One looks like a Wi-Fi router. The other looks like a fridge or a futuristic beehive or something. They're both cool. It's not any more heavy investment than an Xbox, so I don't know what that means. It's a worthwhile investment. I think both of them are. I'll be getting a PS5 first, the first chance I get, which will probably be a few months after it's out. I thought I heard creepy ass footsteps next to me. So, let's see what else is around here. I guess we can try racing in the future, see if anybody's playing. Okay, what? No. Walk in. Ow, my ear. Holy cow, this is bright. This is a nice setup. How do you even do all this? Oh, it's a computer. PlayStation, Xbox. I don't know what that means. And Switch. Most people forget the Switch exists in these things. What's the difference? Is there a difference? Wait, hold on. The auto start was too short. I was looking around. Ouch. Again, I'm not for console, but this is just a bad choice. According to someone who got the console early, the Xbox Series S, which was their digital only... Oh no, not digital. Their small, non-backwards compatible console has only about 400 gigabytes available for usable space of saves and games. That's 400 gigs. That is less than half of what the PS4 Pro and the current Xbox X has. What's going on here? This is a pretty background and all. I give you like a minute, then I'm backing out because I don't know what the hell's going on here. I guess we've gone on to all news ever that I'm reading. Bear County, Salazar, you're part of my area. I will need you to fix your sheriffs and your SAPD people, because relatively we have the same issue everyone else has with them being poorly trained, trigger happy. Huh. Uh-oh. Matchmaking portals are disabled for parties. Creative matchmaking portals are limited to solos until an issue is resolved. That explains it. So creative is pretty much ass right now. Let's see what the official thing says for the election. If it hasn't budged... I don't think it's budged. It hasn't freaking budged. Official is still holding 238 at 213. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same one it was when I started, wasn't it? So there are there are 6 non-highlighted states, not states that aren't finished. 3 are projected for Joe. 3 are projected for Trump. And then Alaska is projected for Trump. I guess since they heralded Crazy Lady up there, I shouldn't be too surprised. It's gonna be a very tight race. I honestly don't know who's gonna win. In the end, I hope Biden wins. I guess we'll be back on for pregame for the post-election either celebration or cry fest. I'm not gonna cry online. I'm not gonna cry either way. But, you know, Canada's looking friendlier and friendlier every day. And that's what's gonna end up happening. If fascism gets a hold here, if capital imperialism just goes off the rails here, people aren't gonna want to live in America. They're gonna see us moving north. Canada will be the new America, where they have to be careful with all the immigrants from America coming up north. Oh look, Trump emailed me. Just emailed to me. Defend your nation. The Democrats will try to steal the election. President Trump needs you to step up and defend the elections. Now, that sounds like he's asking you to grab arms and start a civil war if he loses. But also, it says 1,000% offer activated, contribute now. They want you to pay the money still. The money doesn't do anything now, you're just handing the money. I think I've turned into the... I usually reply to these with something witty, but tell you what I'm going to reply to these with. I'm so glad they've added the middle finger emote to places, because I'm just going to spam the hell out of it. What the hell? There we go. 4 rows of middle fingers. That seems like something they would want to read. Inkit team. Ha, this is for me. Cool. Sorry, just reading things. Live on air. I think, however, with this, let me check a few more Twitter things. We're going to call it. I was hoping we'd be done by around 11, but it seems, well, 3 minutes ago. It's official, Joe Biden has won Wisconsin. 10 minutes ago, breaking. Wisconsin Election Commission measure says on NBC News, all the ballots have been counted. Joe Biden has won Wisconsin by 20,000 votes. I wish the official thing was up to date on actual votes, because at least we can see how good they're winning on votes, but I think the votes are still at 69 million and 67 million and haven't been updated. Joe Biden is winning democratically. If we had an actual democracy, Biden is winning by 2 million votes, a little less than 2 million votes. If we were an actual democracy, if the electoral college didn't exist, if we actually chose our electors like we chose some of our other smaller places, Biden would have this pretty much in the bag. He's keeping an almost 2 mil lead above Trump. The only way Trump could win is to have more electoral votes in areas that are given unfair electoral votes. These electoral votes, these points are given to certain areas. Some are given more than they deserve. They're to make some places stronger while some places weak because of what they see as population differences. And it's like, okay, cut it. Don't make it by state. Don't make it by anything. Make it by pure, direct, numbered election. Just make it by the people's choice. If 69 million people vote over Donald Trump, who gets 67 million people, and that would be the end result, then Joe Biden should win. There should be no electoral college that goes, oh, well, but Kentucky has 500 votes and California only has 10, and that's not the right number, but this is the same idea. And because of that, and he won Kentucky, even though Joe Biden won by 3 million or whatever, we get Donald Trump to win because Herald Imperialism. Thank you, Joe Jorgensen, for taking 1 million away from Donald Trump. I will be glad to say the Green Party and other candidates, which usually would be where the progressive votes would go, aren't getting much. I'm sorry, Green Party and progressives. I'm a prog. But we need to beat Trump first, focus on progress second. There's no progress with Trump in control. I like this song, by the way. It's a really chill song. I'm surprised I never got the emote that goes with it. Okay, anything else new? Wisconsin again. That's 2 hours ago. So to side news, MBG posts, gotta love the people complaining that games like Days Gone and God of War will be running dynamic 4K 60 on PS5 and not native 4K. First of all, that's still a major improvement. Second, we are seeing the same for Gears 5 on the Xbox Series X. It's just how much most of these updates will go. But people are really trying to get this console war to go. They're basically the same consoles, people. Calm down. Pick your favorite, play it. There's no reason to fight each other over consoles when we're so divided to begin with. Anyway, that seems to be it for right now. Today is Wednesday. I work, I believe, early tomorrow, so I plan on playing an hour of the 9 p.m. Stream tonight. It will likely be an Alan Wake DLC, if I can get those up and running. Or the new Star Wars one, which I need to play. I think that's going to be my next one after Alan Wake anyway. Didn't mean to cough in your ear. Where was I? We'll probably hit a 7 p.m. Pre-game for 2 hours. Excuse me. It will likely be For Honor or Fortnite. Just whatever I feel like. Probably For Honor, because I want to get some more of that stuff unlocked I unlocked last night. The freaking... I wasn't so big on the Battle Pass, but the Halloween stuff's really cool, and I'm hoping to collect some of that before it goes out. I think that's all I have for y'all. So, today is a day my son has school, so daddy duties may get in the way of streaming pregame. 9 o'clock will happen, 7 or 8 maybe. I hope y'all have a decent day. I hope the right person wins the White House. I hope that if Biden wins, we can maybe fix America and put it back on the right path to progress. Because even if Biden wins, we're not over with this. He's emboldened lots of terrible people to be terrible people. And even then, Biden isn't perfect. He's a centrist. He's basically what Republicans used to be early 90s, 80s, 70s. Not everything he stands for is stuff that we need. He's not a racist. He's not pro a lot of stuff we need to be pro. But right now, let's get Trump out of the White House, then try to fix the DNC, or shove the conservatives out and make a second leftist party against the new right-wing Democrats. See what happens. If the wrong person wins the White House, honestly don't know what the future for America holds. If Trump is president for 4 more years, I guarantee you he'll try a 3rd term, he'll try a 4th term, he'll try to Kim Jong himself as possible, because not only does he like being in control, not only is he a complete fascist baby bully butthead, but the moment he comes out of presidency, he's touchable for every crime he's ever committed, whether that is betraying us for Russia or all the financial crimes he had before he was president and should have disqualified him from being president, or his pedophilia and sexual harassment and abuse and rape. Everything he's ever done suddenly becomes chargeable. And that's something else we need to fix once we get Biden in. We need to make every single politician touchable by legal measures. No one should be above the law. That includes the president. If the president does something wrong, the president should be chargeable with that offense. It shouldn't just be heralded up to an impeachment process, because we've seen that if we have a Democrat Senate but a Republican House, impeachment processes just stall, because one party, especially the conservatives, are not going to charge their own people. So we need to make it to where actual law can be brought against them, and it's not just heralded to the impeachment process. So maybe if that law is brought against them, an actual investigation by actual law officials is heralded, and they find that the president is a criminal, maybe that will set off a different kind of impeachment proceedings where the president cannot be a criminal. I think 100% the president can never have been charged with any kind of crimes, whether it be corruption or anything else, and that would have disqualified Mr. Trump right away. He was so much stuff in his past that should have disqualified him. If America actually cared about his democracy a little better, he would have never been there. We wouldn't be where we are today. I mean, I'm not saying America wouldn't be racist or filled with Nazis, but at the very least we wouldn't have Trump emboldening them. So we'll see where we go from here. I think that by noon we'll know for sure where we go from here. And I hope that tonight when I get on at 7 o'clock, I'm breathing in a damn sigh of relief. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you all have a good day. I hope to see y'all tonight for Alan Wake DLC. I honestly don't know which one comes first, but I'll try to figure it out. And I hope that that DLC gives us a better ending than the actual game then. I do understand the game ended a lot like a Stephen King story. What the fuck, the character didn't quite get out story, but at least the girl got saved. At the same time, I think there could have been more. If they were going for that ending, it could have been done better. But hopefully the DLC fixes something. Maybe Alan will escape and we'll get an actual lovey-dovey happy ending, who knows. But I will see y'all tonight. Definitely at 9, maybe at 7, maybe at 8. Keep an eye on my stuff if you want to read a bunch of political crap along with writing and streaming information. Check me out on Twitch at SephirothTX, no underscore, no space, just like it's spelled here, just like it's spelled there. If you want to not do that, you can check out my streaming on Facebook, which is also SephirothTX, like it's spelled there. You can also check out Joshua Winter's page, not my Facebook, but that has like my middle name in it, but the actual page, and that links to my writing, and those two are separate at Facebook. And I normally keep politics out of both of those areas, just because people are sometimes tired of it. And of course, my streams here won't always be full of politics. I just thought it was important to talk about my ideas, my opinions on our country's state. Hopefully we can fix it. We'll see y'all later. Good luck for the rest of the day.